Hey Capricorn, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I'm here with your July 2016 monthly Tarotscope. First of all, I would like to say thank you for those who have been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. Thank you for those who follow me on Instagram. If you don't already, please take the time to do so. My name is Jim, Gem, the Butterfly _ Tarot. I do provide daily and weekend forecasts grouped by the elements. Come visit me. It's a nice little page, I must say. And I appreciate your patience and your kindness regarding my move and my transition. I do want to let you guys know that the weekend of the 23rd, I will be back in commission to accept personal readings for you all out there. I have some people hitting me up wanting readings, so I will be back in commission for that. I will have continue to stay tuned to the channel. I will have some new spreads. I will have some new decks. Also some giveaways, some sales. I have some things underway, so I just haven't been sitting around chilling. I've been, moving house and doing things and, trying to conspire up some new ideas for the channel for my people out here who like to stop by. So look for that. And also, I do want to say too, just a little disclaimer that I do not do actual like medical diagnosis. I said in the other readings, health readings, but I should say medical diagnosis readings. I do not do those. I feel like medical diagnosis should be based off of objective versus subjective data. These readings, as you all know, they're energy based, yes, but it's also to me very subjective. So I do not want to I don't want to engage in those type of readings. There are people out there that will do that for you. I don't know any personally, but I'm pretty sure you can do a Google search and you can find anyone that will do that for you. I don't like to do that. And if you want to do a reading about what could help something that you've already had a medical diagnosis, yeah, I'd probably be willing to do something like that. But to call me and ask me, do I have XYZ? I'm not getting involved in that. So just a little side note. Anywho, let's see. And this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do have the Wisdom for Healing cards, and I also have the Money and the Law of Attraction cards. So, okay, let's see what we have for the Capricorns. And for you who have been, following me for a while, thank you. For those who are new, thank you for, coming over and checking us out over here. You may notice that I'm now reading in reversals. It wasn't up to me. I've always said I wasn't going to read in reversal. The Most High had something else planned. So, yeah. When you go through stuff and all of a sudden the cards turn upside down and they mean something to you, yeah, it's time. So, here we are. Let's see. One card for general, one card for advice, career, love, finance, health. Yeah, I'm Capricorn. I feel like y'all just need to blow some shit off. Like, what's up? All right. You are blowing some shit off. General in Pluto is still at work for you, I see. General advice, or not general advice. The general energy is the Death card. We have in career, you have the very good card, the 9 of Cups. Finances, you have, that looks like the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is you showing up in the reading. So I feel like you probably are very concerned about your finances this month, money situation, love. You have the Hangman in reverse. Health-wise, you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And for your advice, the Queen of Cups. First things first, with this general energy of the Death card, I feel like with you, that big breath that I took, that big sigh that I took at the very beginning, I feel like that's what you need to do. Like, you need to blow some shit out your ass. Y'all know me. Y'all know I talk. I just say what the hell I want to say. Okay? I feel like that it's like you're becoming uptight because you're still trying to hold on to something and you really need to let it go. And I'm going to skip ahead, and I feel like it has to do with a relationship. It may be a relationship. It may be how you respond to a relationship. It may be like it feels like, and you have two major arcana cards. Those are the areas where you have your two major arcana cards. Everything else is just, a minor arcana card. But there's a resistance happening for I feel like it's from you. It's like you're trying to still hold on to something. It may be a relationship that's, I hate to say, maybe a relationship that needs to go, because the Death card does come in to wipe away something that no longer serves you. But I feel like it's almost a, not even it may be a person, very well could be a person, because I am reading for a lot of people, but I feel like it's an idea about love. I feel like it's an idea about love, or it's an idea, or it could be a behavior that you do that is causing some strife within your relationship, and it's very hard for you to get to let go of it. Okay, like you're really holding staunchly to it, but I feel like it's time for you to let it go, because it is in fear. It's in fear. That's why you have the Hangman in reverse. Okay, you're uncomfortable about doing. You are uncomfortable about doing this, whatever this thing that needs to be away. And I feel like for some of you, it's actually about expressing yourself and opening up and being intimate with your partner and being expressive with your partner, and not looking at things from you are an earth sign, so you are very practical and you're very earthy, you're very grounded. But I feel like the cards are asking you to open up, especially when it comes to relationship. We haven't talked about anything else. Open up and be willing to share. And I feel like it's like maybe it's a fear of vulnerability. Yeah, it could be a fear of vulnerability. And I feel it strongly in attached couples. Now, it could be for my single people out there that, you have been in a relationship where somebody's really hurt you. They took you through the ringer, and you really want to, maybe you're dating somebody new right now, and they're wanting more of you emotionally, and you're finding it very hard to open up to this person. I feel like if that's the case, in either one of those situations, honestly, I feel like you're holding up the advancement of this relationship. Okay, and you're also holding up yourself, because these are two major arcana cards, so it is a very personal card. Okay, this is about your soul growth, and it is safe to hold back. It does feel safe, but imagine, I feel like the cards are trying to say, like, imagine what if you decided to open up and this person follows your lead, per se, and they open up too, and you can explore each other's minds, and you can explore the depths of someone's soul and engage and converse with this person. So there's a broadening here, but you have to get over the hump. Now, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you will see the Death card, there is a sunrise, like the sun is rising off in the horizon, but you have to get there. Okay, you don't see that in this card. You just see the skull and crossbones and whatever. But I feel like that's where you should be headed. but you have to be okay. I feel like you have to go through the graveyard to get there, in a sense. And I feel like for some of you, that means some of you are not healed. Like, you're in relationships with people. You may have been married for people for a while, or in a committed relationship, a long-term relationship, and you still are harboring hurts from past relationships. It's time, boo. That's what this death card is talking about. It's time to let go. And you wonder why your relationship is feeling upside down. Is because it's time for you to step it up a notch and open yourself up. Okay? I'm getting off of that. Anyway, when it comes to career, I feel like career is good. You're at a good spot. You have the 9 of Cups. Maybe some minor complaints. I do see these little mice at the top. I don't know if you can see them. There are 2 little mice at the top, so those little minor little nuances that you may be going through at work. But all in all, things will be going fine. I feel like if you had some issues, they should start to improve. Really don't feel like you've had too many issues. I just feel like, you know what, you're good where you're at. Okay? You have no complaints. Your co-workers understand you. You understand them. They know not to cross any boundaries with you. You know where to cross the bound. You know not where to go there with them. I feel like you have a working professional relationship with any managers. You may be the manager or a CEO of your own group. And I feel like business is prospering. Okay? If you're in school is, what is this month? July. Maybe you're doing something maybe this is your last semester before your last summer before you enter your senior year in college, and you got it figured out. You know what you need to do. There may be some little small setbacks, but it's nothing that you can't fix. You know what I'm saying? Even with these 2 mice up here, there's nothing that a glue trap won't fix. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing that is detrimental. So you're good. You're feeling very self-sufficient. You know what is expected of you. Your employees know what is expected of them. It's good. Okay. The only that you may be a little, I would say with finances, you may be a little frivolous this month when it comes to spending. You're not really doing you're not doing your typical careful spending. I feel like you're going to be taking definitely more risk when it comes to spending. And I feel like that's going to be okay for you as well. Because I feel like you worked hard for it. So you feel like, you know what? Whatever. I can do this. It's going to be fun. It's fine. I got it covered. And you do. You have money in the bank. You're coming up as a king of pentacles. So it's not like you're just out there just throwing money away, and you have your car payment due, and you have a light payment due, and the kids daycare due, and you just like, fuck it, I'm gonna figure it out. Nah, you have the money to do so, and you're enjoying yourself doing so. So do that. That's good. All right. Now, when it comes to health, you have the 10 of Wands. I immediately heard when I saw this card that for those who have been really like working out a lot, I feel like you're going to be taking a break this month. Just maybe, it may not be a complete break because you don't want to get off track and have to, build your stamina or endurance back up again. But I feel like you're going to be, for instance, if you're a person if you're used to, I keep hearing like if you're used to running or doing a really high impact type of cardio exercise, that you may be doing more low impact. Or if you're a person who always been working on, say you always focus on cardio and strength, I feel like for some of you, you're actually going to focus on like Pilates or yoga, something less strenuous. Okay. Just to give your body a rest, and to also switch some things up, because this is a month where things are starting to switch up. Okay. And I feel like it's only going to switch up if you are willing to make that change. And I feel in certain areas I feel like it's a little hard for you to do in certain areas. But definitely the hardest when it comes to intimacy and communication and vulnerability in your romance sector. Okay. Advice, Queen of Cups. Again, tap into your feelings, tap into your emotions, tap into your intuition. I feel like, especially for those who have been with a person, you've been with this person long enough to know this person. I understand the fear, and I'm not negating your fear, but I feel like with the Queen of Cups, it's saying tap into your heart space, tap into what moves you, tap into this person's energy. You've been with this person. I don't feel like Capricorns are the type of people to just be with a person because they're with somebody. Okay, you decided to be with this person. When you make a commitment, you're all in it, and trust me, you're gonna test this person, or you're gonna size this person up. You have a good judge of character when it comes to people. So the person that you choose is a stand-up type of person. If they're a stand-up type of person, then why can't they get this part of you? Why can't they get that intimate part of you that they so desire, that they need from you? They're wanting this. I feel like there's some couples around here that your mate is looking for this. They're needing this from you, and it's kind of hard for you to open up. It's telling you it's time to open up. Okay, don't be afraid of the intimacy. Don't be afraid of connecting. All right, getting off of that. Let's move into your. Some of y'all may be going to the cabin. I just saw that with the health. You may be going to the cabin, like you feel like you definitely need to get back in nature. Sorry, you. I feel like for some of you, when I see the deer, I feel like for some of you, you definitely planning a vacation. I feel like you're going to the mountains. Some people plan to go to the beach. Some people plan to go to the mountains. I feel like you're going to the mountains. And that makes sense because you have that earthy nature to you. I feel like you just need to be around some greenery. Okay? Capricorn, 2 cards. And y'all hold on, because of the other videos I couldn't have seen. So I came prepared this time to put my spectacles on so I can show y'all. First card, appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Going back to, and this is this is going back to your relationship. Again, I said I was off of, but the card said no. You need to talk about it some more. Again, when you appreciate someone and when you love someone, those are on the same identical vibrations. It's a very high vibratory energy that these two hold, and it's associated with the number 53. So that breaks down to the number 8. Talks about a new beginning. Again, the Death card, and movement, an initiation. Yeah, I feel like when you can open up, that's going to change the whole dynamic of your relationship, and it is scary. I'm not trying to say that it is for people who are used to holding their emotions close to them and guarding them and having layers. I'm not saying that it's not easy. It is. It's difficult. You have to work through those layers, but it's time. I feel like the cards are telling you it's time for you to work through that. Okay, because now it's starting to. I feel like it's starting to affect your relationship, and I feel like for your partner and for those who are single, they've dealt with it as long as they can, but they're needing more. And for you, if you're single and you're knowing that you need to start opening up to people, this is not something that you don't know. Okay, this is something that you're very aware of, and you've been trying to hold on to it for a long time. Hence the Hangman reverse. You've been trying not to do it, but it's getting to the point. It's like I keep feeling like I want to just, something's pulling you to, like, come on, just do it. Start small steps. Work that out. Let's see. And that's what I was saying about, as far as you'll be surprised from the response that you get from your mate by you being able to open up, because I feel like they're going to be able to reciprocate with you, and y'all will be able to engage back and forth and go deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay. It says appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Appreciation is the vibration of alignment with who you are. Appreciation is the absence of everything that feels bad. Like I said, let go all that past shit. And the presence of everything that feels good. You got your boo right in front of you. When you focus upon what you want, when you tell the story of how you want your life to be, you will come closer and closer to the vicinity of appreciation. And when you reach it, it will pull you. That's what I told you. I felt a pull you towards all things that you consider to be good in a very powerful way. Need I say more? No, I don't. Let's move to the next one. It says, money isn't everything, but you are right when you think money isn't everything. You certainly do not need money to have joy in your experience, but in your society where so much of what you live is tied to the money in some way, most of you associate money with freedom. And since freedom is a basic tenet of your being, then coming into alignment with money will help you establish a balanced footing that will be of value to you in all your aspects of your experience. So, like I said, going along, I love when these cards resonate, dog, together. Excuse me. Money isn't, you're realizing money isn't everything. I feel like you've been saving, and now it's time during this month for you to enjoy the money that you've been building up. Go on that vacation to the mountains that you've been doing. Plan that vacation if you're not going this month. Go ahead and plan it. Do that. Buy something for yourself. Buy something for your boo. Buy something for the kids. Buy something for your coworkers. Do that. You know what I mean? Because it's not like you don't have it, Capricorns. I feel like for a good amount of my Capricorns, you actually have it, and nobody's saying you have to break the bank. But I feel like when you start to give freely and you start to spend freely, that does adjust your vibration. Because again, like I said in the for those who watch the Sagittarius video, that you know that it's coming right back to you. Okay. Now again, I'm not saying for you to go spend your whole check and then I ain't saying that either. But if you have it and you paid your bills and you done these things, I feel like what's the purpose of holding on to it? Try to spend a little bit. You worked hard. I'm silly. All right, y'all. Let me see. Wisdom for healing for the Capricorns. You had a call to drop out. And it says, spend the day with God. Today's lesson, this month's lesson. This is the month for you to spend with God a day of prayer, a day of silence. Imagine that your entire world is a sacred chapel. Every inch of your life is filled with grace and in the presence of the divine. Your goal is to visualize yourself in the company of heaven every minute of the day. Going back to your health card, this is a wisdom for healing. Like I said, you need to spend some time communing with nature. And I feel strongly some of you are going where it's a lot of green. Whether you go into the jungle or to the forest, you feel the need to do so. Or maybe if you cannot make it to the jungle and or the forest, you're going to be surrounding yourself. Maybe you're going to be getting into planting, connecting with animals, connecting with plants, connecting with the earth is what you do. Earth is created by God. You need to spend time in appreciation of the creations that are right there in front of you. And I feel like that will help to ground you and center you and also in that observation of you being in nature. I feel like for some of you, it's going to really become. It's going to become apparent to you, and it's going to become so obvious to you that you're going to relate yourself to those plants. You're going to relate yourself to these animals that just as a snake has to molt and shed its skin, and this is something that they do, however often that they do, they're not afraid to do it because they're not afraid to let that skin go because they're gonna form a new skin. Plants are not afraid to wither and let the leaves die because springtime, new leaves are going to come in. You have to take on that mindset, and I feel like with you being in nature, you'll be able to accept that concept and apply it to your life. Okay, so take your time, get out and have some fun, ground yourself, spend a little money, open up to your boo, and enjoy yourself this month. Tap into that heart space, tap into that intuition of yours, and hit me up for a reading if that's what you want to do for the week of the 23rd, the weekend of the 23rd. I would love to read for you. Until we meet again, I love you. Have a great, wonderful July. Love you. Bye.